thing. There's never really was a point where we're like, oh, too bad we lost this.
Yeah, I think the pacing was a little better. Like, if we had kept in the secretary, I think it would have been a little more drawn out than it needed to be.
I think the only one joke I'm sad we lost was the Hetalia joke.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, I think in hindsight, now looking back, if we would have said that, that crowd would have never shut up.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
We'll highlight this when we get to the commentary itself about the joke in question.
Yeah, that's right, bitches. This is just the pre-show.
Ain't it great? So, so after we did our audio and we got that, I think we pretty much got that perfected. Not on that day, of course, but like,
Shortly thereafter.
well, pretty much I had to choose what we had to cut. When I passed it through you guys, and you pretty much gave little resistance to what I had in mind. So we went with that.
Oh, that just reminded me of the second thing that came up during this time frame. During this time frame, the cast was in fluctuation because of people who we knew were going to the con and people we knew who weren't going to the con.
And you know,
Originally, we also had a friend going to be Yami Malik at the con, but after she could not come, we decided to combine both Bakura and Malik's role into one role, which ended up just being Bakura.
Which worked out really well.
Which worked out really well.
It saved a couple seconds.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, pretty much. You know, and one less person to rehearse and all that fun stuff too. Yeah. But sad she couldn't come, but it all worked out still.
We're not saying it would have been bad if she would have been there, but
yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have her in the skit, but you know, shit happens. So
yeah,
you gotta make the tough calls. So
yeah, honestly,
Well, not that there was really a call to make. She couldn't make it, so
I mean,
we didn't even have to make the call.
what I think Red's about to talk about next was really kind of a downer in a way. It was really making us question the whole integrity of the skit, like, oh my god, this isn't going to happen, is it?
I was saying this earlier, but then we got caught up in stuff that we didn't mention already, so I'm coming back to that.
It's like one of my vlogs.
Check them out. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah, check YouTube, Ash Rudel.
Plug.
Hey, Red, what was your YouTube name?
I believe it was Bowser RTR.
And Ryan?
Mystical what? One
Wait,
word.
I just realized something. This video is going to be in all 3 of our YouTube channels. Anyway.
So, I wanted to put together pretty much a mass, not even a party, just a big ass get together for everyone and friends and critics alive, blah,
In
blah,
thespian terms, we call that a rehearsal.
That too. So I've tried to get together a rehearsal, and pretty much invited everyone that was in the skit, everyone around, blah blah blah. I've already said this before, but twice, 3 times. But
Wait, Red.
Fourth is the charm.
Viewers at home, can you guess how many people showed up?
I'll give you a hint.
We'll give you a time. Time's up, kids. Red, what's the answer?
I believe it was only 3 people.
There was
Me.
me.
Me?
You were there?
Yeah, I was...
Oh, so it was 4 people.
Which rehearsal? I thought we were talking about the voicing.
No.
We're talking about the second one.
Bo was there.
I think I was here for the second one. I'm pretty sure I was.
We were talking about
Were you only here for part of it?
I think so.
Okay, then I was wrong. It was 4. 3.5. Yeah.
I can't do it.
No, we're gonna call that 3.5.
Okay.
But so yeah, that was a little disheartening.
Yeah, and it was pretty. Aside from me and Ash, Bo was there, but Bo wasn't.
Has
even
nothing to do with the skit at all.
He wasn't even going to the con. He was just there for moral support, pretty much.
We couldn't even get him to record lines.
He wouldn't even try.
He wouldn't even try.
Sorry, Bo.
He won't watch this.
You never know.
No, he won't.
Well, now that his name's in it, he'll have to.
He won't.
I'm still holding onto this card so that the next time they're like, no, we don't. Oh, well, it's. I suppose I shouldn't, be surprised. I mean, what happened last time?
You left us in our hour of need.
I mean, that's all, but it's okay. You just do what you want to do.
What you wanted.
Yeah.
We'll be over here, sobbing.
Doing it without you.
No.
Doing what?
Being awesome.
Okay.
Remember, lion face.
Arr.
No limit face. But yeah, Bo wouldn't even do lines with us. So if that,
I think he tried.
He tried, but
he just didn't like it. I mean, he.
Eh. So really, that rehearsal just ended up mostly being. Well, actually, we did get stuff done. Me and Red pretty much started really hammering out our choreography.
Yeah, choreography, which was the big part of the skit. But obviously, there were little parts and pieces that everyone else needed to go by. We weren't there, so we had to explain another time. But we got the really, really big part of the skit out of the way and figured out what we were gonna do. Because No, that wasn't until later that we decided to do that. We'll get to that. But
So let's see. We talked about the pre-con build-up.
this was a week before the con. I decided to have the rehearsal, and yeah, so we couldn't do anything until the con itself, which we had to get everyone together and force them into this crowd.
Yeah, we were honestly on the drive to the con. Me and Red were very worried. We were thinking about everybody's schedules and how everybody conflicts, and we're like, okay, the skit is Sunday night, wasn't it? Yes.
We had decided. Well, we ended up rehearsing on Saturday, but I wanted to do it Friday night. No, wait. Yeah, Friday night.
Well, no, I'm just talking about the lead up to the getting to the con. Like on the way there, we were very still oh, we gotta get everybody in a room. Like nobody's gonna want to do this. It's like nobody does this. It's people shit.
Yes. So what I tried to do was get everyone together on Friday night, because.
Well, no, before that we were gonna shoot for afternoon, and then afternoon turned to night. And then night turned into midnight.
And then midnight turned into the next day.
Yeah, it's pretty much what occurred on midnight was everybody came into our hotel room with the 3 people we were rooming with. 2 of them were also in the skits. After just getting shanghaied into it.
Pretty much what happened, well, the one was on board from the beginning, but the other one we just sort of yoinked into there.
Who was the one on the beginning? Alex?
Alex was on board from the beginning.
Okay, Diana was the one that we
just sort of was grabbed her by the nape. Okay, you're here.
They said you're gonna get on stage.
Where did Vincent come in? Was he in?
He was in from the beginning, right when same as Alex.
Okay, yeah. Didn't know.
I just wasn't aware of this.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't pay too much attention to the DeviantArt journal.
Well, I mean, again, this was when I first came up with this skit. I was trying to cast people back then.
Yeah.
And then I updated it, and I was like, "You guys still on board for this?" And they're like, "Yeah." So they were on board since the very beginning, thankfully.
Yeah. So we're going to try to do a rehearsal that night, but because of our friends having a lot of cosplaying difficulties that they need to do the next morning, we decided, okay, but we have to do this tomorrow night. So here's where an interesting tidbit comes in. The fact that both myself and Melissa are both theater majors, have an extensive background in theater, this is where it came to play very well. Because Saturday night we went to their hotel room and pretty much Drill Sergeant Melissa drilled us through all the choreography until we got it down.
Which was difficult to do in a hotel room with twin beds sticking out and very limited space.
And the fact Corey's leg was hurt.
That was a downer.
That was a downer. We had to change where Mokuba gets swung around.
Yeah, well, we originally had her swinging around on the back of my neck in a sleep hold sort of thing. But we changed it to meet her latching on my leg.
It worked.
You'll see. You'll see.
You'll see if you haven't seen already, which...
You should have.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd be watching the commentary. This isn't a DVD. People, go. There's like 10 versions of this, and Red has the best one where there's no crowd.
Yeah, it's on his page again. What is it? Bowser RTR.
That's the name.
Which you might be watching this video on right now. Or, if you're watching on my channel, go look at my friends list and find him.
If you have, point in case if you haven't watched it, turn this off or pause it or something.
Pause this video right now, right-click open a new tab, and find it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
We'll wait
Do
for
it.
you.
Do it. We'll wait.
We'll be
Okay.
here. We promise.
Yeah, just change the channel. We'll
We're not going- here,
we'll
here.
be here. So,
We'll even give you a buffer. We won't do anything.
Oh, I spilled soda.